G'day, welcome to another episode of Planet Coaster with Stitch Up, and this is episode 2 of the Adventure Stitch Up, the new park with the riverboat ride that we're creating. So we'll jump straight in. So in the previous episode, oh, by the way, I do realise the music was a bit loud in the previous episode. I've done my best to try and get the level right, so a bit of music of the Planet Coaster music in the background. Hopefully it's not as loud as it was, and hopefully that wasn't ridiculous. But, you know, we all learn, so that's a good little lesson for me to have learned. So today, again, I do want to set out where this waterfall is going to be. So what I was thinking with the waterfall is I want some height around here, and I really want to block off this section so that this whole corner of the park is really the riverboat ride. And that if the riverboat ride does get going in a fairly long path, it will duck around behind these tall mountains. So what I might do is I might just get a mountain system going about here. And we'll just sort of map out where that's going to be. At the moment, I think what I'll end up doing is probably coming back to all this, and just redoing it all at another stage. But I do want to map out roughly where it's going to be. So we do need a fairly big, tall volcano about here. And when I say volcano, I don't want it to have the look of a volcano, but I realise it's going to be maybe a dormant volcano that has a water system going through it, and hence a waterfall. And the waterfall is obviously going to fall back out into the lake just there. So we'll see how it all goes. It's still going to be lush and tropical and green, but let's just see how he ends up coming out. That isn't looking like a volcano at all. Oh, terraforming, I'm really bad at terraforming. But that's alright, we'll have a go here. Alright, it's roughly the size that I want, is about that. I just need to kind of sharpen it off at a few edges. If I flatten to surface on these angles, that will, and turn the intensity, the size down and the intensity, that will start to chunk out some of these. Nope. Will it? No. Chisel. Yeah, it's kind of chiseling away. It's looking a bit sort of square and okay. Actually, let me try something slightly different here. So just want this water system to come in, and let me see if I can get it down to sea level there and let that spill in. To go for the intensity but the same size, that's better. And this pool is going to be right here. Okay, now that kind of works. That essentially is going to be the bottom of the waterfall there. So we need the top of this to be flatten the foundation here. So I wonder if I can just get that out a bit. Don't want that overhang to happen. Let me just remove that overhang. Yep. No overhang. And then I'm going to flatten to surface. Is it? Is that going to work? No, we do need a more vertical waterfall than that. We need a straight drop, not an angle. So let's just see if we can't drop it in here a bit. Okay, we'll sink that down a bit. Lake in here up top. And then tuck this away. Just doing this. This might work. This might work. Ooh. Do you know what? That is getting there, because with water in front of it, we might find that works pretty well. Let me see if we can't do this. Go up a bit again, and now push. Hang on, flatten to surface from here as vertical apart as we can get. That's kind of it. Nope. That is the vertical bit. So there's the bit that we'll use for our waterfall. These bits of floating rock here are not going to help us. So let's see if we can get rid of those. Goodbye. Yeah. Goodbye. And then see if we can't just fix this up just a tiny bit. Yeah, that's not bad. It's all kind of working. Yeah, happy with all that actually. Yeah, this was going appallingly. Now it's kind of getting there. And this flatten to surface thing again, there's what we think is our vertical wall. And now I'll just see if I can knock off. Need a good height. So if I pick about there, no, that's flatten the surface. We want flatten the foundation from about there, and then we'll see if that'll. In fact, let's turn the size and intensity. Hang on, size, intensity right back up, but its size right back down. And let's see if we can't sort of knock it off about here. And then flatten the surface right there. So that will be hopefully our wall of water coming down there. Bit of a lookout there, but that's all right. Could work. Okay, we'll get rid of that rock in just a sec. In fact, let's get rid of it now. Okay, some of these rocks like this is probably going to work quite well actually, because you do want these sort of little natural deformities and stuff. Okay, let's put some water in there and we'll, as high as we can go. Yeah, that's good. And let's see if we can't. So actually, I talked about just laying out the this mountain and the waterfall, and look what I've done. I've actually gone and pretty much put it there. So we now just have to have the water going down there. I might save that though for the next episode, and in the meantime I might even have a go at doing a little bit more practicing on my waterfall practice. What I will do is I'll grab this grass here and I will which grass do I want? Not that one. Yes, I'll grab this grass, I'll make it large, and I will make the whole thing green, because I kind of like the whole idea of being, you know, green, Jurassic Park, lush, those sort of mountains, lots of trees all over them. So we'll just make it all nice and green at the moment, and then we'll come back and work out which needs to be rock, which needs to be waterfall and all that sort of stuff. Okay, well that's kind of mapped out. Actually the waterfall part would look great in grey, but we'll come back and do that as well. Just while I've got that paint there, I wouldn't mind just painting back down here, because we're really, it should be green. I don't mind it being sand around the entrance though, but we'll just leave that there. Okay, so let's kick off on our statue. So we'll get one of our I want a gold statue just here, and that's going to be the barrier. We're going to make some barriers to this this world. So we'll get a statue going off just here in front first. Okay, if I go to scenery and I pop on content pack adventure, and we should be able to rock and roll with our statues. So looking at his feet, I kind of like this one here because angle snap. Do I want angle snap on? Yeah, that kind of works, I think. And we can make him quite big. No, let's turn angle snap off. And let's change into, so he's about there. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yep. And if I put the axes on and then select the next one, what I know here is my torso is gonna align. So let's go with this one. It's torso. Not sure about that actually. If I just click on this one, will that change? Yeah. Headdress. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like that. With this little neck chain there. Okay, that's good. Yep. And if I change that to there, is this going to keep going like that? Yeah, it is. All right. So if I whack a head on him now, now there's definitely some pretty cool heads here. This head here, but with a headrest, was really good. There was a there's a really good skull-looking one that I really liked. I think this is it. You just need to pop angle snap back on, and let's see if that's him. Yeah, that is him. Okay, let's have a look at where he needs to be. So he's kind of got no neck. Let's pop him up a tiny bit, pop him back. And I kind of don't mind that he doesn't have a neck, but yeah, that's actually pretty good. And let's put a headrest on now. So a headrest. We've got the arms. Is that one of those arms? Yeah, it is. So if I angle snaps on, what am I looking to do here? I'm looking to make it like that, and like that, and dropping him and putting him in, and then actually we're on that one. Let's just change him to that. Hang on. Yep. And I might change these guys around as well. Oh, I keep duplicating it, but I don't want to. That's good. I don't mind that. And we'll delete that arm. I think that's pretty good. We were talking about doing a headrest at some point, so let's stick that in there now. Go for the most ridiculous headrest we can. We don't need to give him a wings. Yeah, this one's good. I like this one. Very good. Still want to look menacing. Yep, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. And now let's give him, if I go here, is this, we're in scenery, and just go to the jewels. So if I grab this one and put them here, and now we'll just have a little bit of a look around what we're going to do here. Yep, this is good. So I want to spin this one so we've got the blunt end, and we'll drop him into his exact points. So we'll do jewels as his eyes, but let's just change that colour to something a bit more even brighter, actually, more like this pink here. So let's see if we can go and, oh, this is good. Yeah, this is very good. Happy with that. Oh, that's nice and bright. Okay, let's try that one. Yeah, that's good. I like how he's got that. And then if we go Control X and put a second one in, see if that's going to be in the right spot. Yeah, it is. That's good. Happy with that. And now, yeah, we like that. And what I should have done, I won't go and correct it, but what I probably should have done is, same as I did with this golden arch here, I should have put a building foundation in his foot, so I could have moved him as a building unit. At the moment he would just be individual pieces. So my mistake, but that's alright, I keep making that rookie mistake, but I don't think I'll need to move him. But if I wanted to move him slightly to the right, then yeah, that would have been good. I need to get into the habit of doing that. Fireball. Fireball here. Fireball is in hand. Oop, no, Fireball is absolutely no good. Let's try again. Fireball. Actually, we might just do that. Come back and have a look at where Fireball actually is. Yeah, he's tilted. Actually, Fireball does tilt forward a little bit, and I like that because when people are down on the ground, it's all about perspective, and he should tilt forward. That is actually quite good. Happy with that. So, fire is there. Well, we've got the axes there. We'll now get some special effects, and we'll put some fire in. Okay, so what do we got here? Magma, smoke, lava. Lava. We just want fire, don't we? Waterfalls. Lava stream. Oh, that's good. Is that just kind of lava inside his... Yeah, that kind of works. We just drop it down a tiny bit. Oop, we don't want it coming through the thing, although it does look like it's just sparks falling out of it, so that's good. Okay, let's go with that. I think that kind of works. He does need something in this hand though. Might have to think about what we're going to put in that hand. Yeah, we will. Alright, the statue is done for the moment. Let's just have a bit of a look from here. Yeah, a bit of scale and stuff. Okay, now we're going to go into foliage. So, oh, I was already there. Where are we going? Nature. Now, there are a couple of really big trees, and I've just got to locate where they are. They are... Which one's these two? Yeah, the capox. Yeah, so that's lovely. Alright, so let's just put a couple of these, and maybe the second capoc tree, because there's only going to be a couple of them. And I think for this one... Yeah, I think that's good. And now lots of little of these jungle plants. Nice and close to the... We're kind of just going to spam these a little bit, although I'll be careful I will be making adjustments to the terrain over here, so I just want to be a little careful on that one. This one is fabulous. I like this one. Let's go in and have a look at that. Yeah, that is a beautiful plant. These new additions for making jungles, the one thing I didn't like was the lack of tropical plants in the game, and I was just so rapt when I saw that these came. I just thought this is really good. And so we do want to put lots of palms in there as well. Might just drop him down a tiny bit. Probably don't need him to be. Look at the, the animation of it moving around. It's brilliant. No, we don't want that. Oh, we did that one. So let's just put another couple down the front. Just be careful when we drop them. Always give them a little spin. Some angles here, which is nice. Alright, what are we doing now? And we've got these lovely palms here, so we can do a few of those. So let's do that one. And then these little ones underneath here, here. Again, growing out at a bit of an angle, yeah. Just turn angle snap off so we can get some manual spinning of these tackers. Yeah, it's good. All right, so lots of foliage going around. We don't want to spam too much, but yeah. What I was hoping to do now was an entertainer point, and so we'll put that on here. So if I go paths, and I'll get the same path. We just want that to kind of. We don't need 3 meter length. We just want 1 meter length, and it was going to be there. And actually, let's go width 2 meters. Hang on, that's the length, Shane. We'll go 5 meters on the width here, 6 meters on the width here, and that's exactly what we want. So I think that's a nice little point. And I was thinking about having a vista point, but what I might do is have an entertainment point just there. So if I go to shops and facilities, custom, vista point, ticket booth, where's the entertainment point? Yep, entertainment points can be just here. Ooh. So the entertainment point already snaps off. That's not brilliant. So if I go like that, is that going to be proper crap? It's probably not bad. Get the angle right. Probably need to just see out to that vista behind, but I'll just take a punt and put in there. Okay, and now let's see if we can go park management, open the park, go to staff, drop in, where's that ticky person with the head on fire? And then, go to Tiki and see if we can add her into an entertainment point. Yeah, save the work roster, and we want it, instead of free roaming, we want the new roster, which is the entertainment point. And hopefully that Tiki person will head straight back and just stand around here. I believe that's how that works. My Siamese cat is joining in with the gaming. Yeah, Tiki. Oh, good. So I've actually learned something about Planet Coaster. It actually works correct. Good. I'm starting to work all these little things out. But yeah, Tiki person's going absolutely mental. Let's see if what we're going to do now. All right, that's that. All right. So I think what we'll do is put in the boat cruise. So we've got a few things happening. I kind of also want to do the food and beverage area. So we'll get, in this episode, we'll get a little food and beverage area. I'll do them very plain, and then in another episode, I'll come back and I'll theme them up a bit temple-ish. At the moment, let's just get the boat ride going, and then we'll go from there. So if I go to paths and change it down to the width, back down to, is it? No, it was 5 meters and a bit longer than that. It's a bit of an angle snap going. Ooh, let's have a look. Why am I zoomed out so much? Why am I zoomed in so much? Ah dear. Okay, again paths, yeah, so it was width 4. Alright, now let's have a look here. So we're there, and straight down the middle of this. And then we rock and roll. Alright, let's put in the under track rides, custom, and get the boat. Ooh, Steamboat, Land Ahoy and Island Adventure. Go with the one with the light coloured, boats. Now, if he's going to be heading that direction to the right, that means, I wonder if I can change my station layout. I'm sure I can. Do we want him coming around there, beyond the waterfall? Yes, that's exactly what we want him doing, and coming back to this area. Yep, okay, so we'll put it about here. As far as it going in the water goes, I believe that's, if we don't put it up or down, I believe that is exactly where it should be. We might just kick off so it's like it's got the right sort of, yeah, I think that's good. Let's see here, now if I go back to station and we want people boarding and leaving from this side, no, from this side, yes, that's better. And now, you want another station? No. Do you want the station to be bigger? No. Yeah, I think that's nice. Nice small station. Oh. Can we bring it back? Yep, there we go. It's back now. Alright, cool. So let's kick off. Edit this one. And hang on, is that in the water? So this one seems to be contained. Is he white section start, white section, water channel? Right. Just gonna try something here. This, if I go to track rides and do this one. Ah, so one sits inside a tube and the other one sits directly in the lake. Aha, well that's what I wanted to do. I do want that boat in this ride though, and I think we can do that. So let's delete that, undo all this. We don't want any of that. He's gone. Go back to track rides and we'll use the boat that we know. We'll use the ride that we know is the one that we want. Right, here we go. So if I'm kicking off here, I go to station and I want this. No, I want, sorry, this. And I want it to be smaller. And then we should be alright to go now. If I go to here and we are set to go. Alright. Okay, let's just get the boat going on a nice little cruise at the moment. And like we said, you know, once we get some things for the boat to look at, we'll reroute the course. But I wouldn't mind it just doing a bit of a loop at the moment. We're gonna, we do want it to be able to see the waterfall, so I imagine it needs to, because the waterfall is just going to be down there, I imagine we'll need to cut into this mountain so they can see it a bit more. But people will see that as they go around the over the bridge as well. Something to note here is I can probably come back and lop off the second level of the bridge, so that was 2 full sections of the shorter sections up. I reckon I can get that down to 1 and still have the boats going under, so we'll have a look at that. These guys probably can be a little bit shorter at this stage. Shorter or longer? Shorter. Oh, they are. They're the shortest they can be. Brilliant. Let's get the boat curving right around here, and do we want the boat to... We don't want the boat to go in there, do we? No. Okay. Now we can curve them, so make the length a lot bigger, and might just spin around here. Yep. And at this point, it's all boat ride here. It's all... This is going to be a fairly boring boat ride at the moment, and we will adjust that. But just while we're building, and I wouldn't mind opening the park this episode just so I can see people moving around and scale of things. So I'd just like to see how that goes. That one's there. I think, can I go off the back? Yeah. Okay, I think that's complete. And if I go done, and now if I have a look here, I should be able to go operations, number of cars. We want 1, 2, now. Let's just put 4. Hang on, is it fairly big? Yeah, let's just put 4 and we'll space them out quite a bit. So if I look at, what are you looking at there? Overview, is it? No? Details? Operations. And the car speed, 5 miles an hour. Alright, we'll come back to this. We know we need a entrance and exit path, so we'll do that. Add a track. Place an entrance. Okay, right there's good. Sorry, right there is good. Place an exit. How about right there? This is a small station. We might adjust that eventually as well. And connect an entrance path. We will use a boardwalk for this one. Though that's quite cool. No, I want it wooden looking. Yeah, wooden's good. Here we go. So it's the entrance path. I think it drops down quite a bit, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's go and have a look here. How about angle snap is on. Get the angle going up a little bit there though, because we don't sort of, yeah. Okay, let's have a look here. So what do we got? At this point, do we, hang on, oh, we don't want to do that. Let's drop it. There, and fold back on itself. And after we've gone back at least one length, we'll now go up in the stairs. 2 lengths. I'm hoping that that is enough. Yep. And now we should be able to drop this back down to there. And we'll head this way and see how much we miss it by. Drop down to ground level. And maybe we'll change the length here so it connects up nicely. And that could be the boat. We don't need too big a boat sort of queue to get down there. Let's see, let's do the exit now. So paths, these will be horizontal as well. As thin as they can be, and we need the length as small as it can be. 2, across 1, and drop down to there, and again there. All right, that does look a little bit craptacular. Oh, hang on. Oh no, that kind of works, but I think this one's a bit too high. Yeah, it is. All right, I know what we can do. Take that off. Goodbye. That's the minimum width, minimum length. Oh, that kind of works. Okay, happy with that. We'll put some palm trees and stuff around it. We'll fix the terrain underneath, but it might be enough to open it. Oh, look at that woodworking. That's appalling. Anyway, we'll leave that. I think we'll just go with it for the moment so we can open the ride. So no testing of this ride. Interesting. All right, let's just open it. And off they go. Good supports there. Yep. So the ride is open. The park is open. Yep. And there's no people coming. Is there? Yeah, here they come. People are coming. That's good. And I might also just do one more thing here. Is we will make a go to paths, and I want the original path, which was on. Yeah. In the middle of the bridge. Nope, no, it wasn't that one. It was this one. Yep. And no, it wasn't. Oh man, why can't I find that? There it is. All right. The middle of the bridge. Position snap. No. Okay. Can I make this thing smaller? Yes. Oh, that's better. All right. Roughly where the boat passes under, we want that to be a fairly just want that to be a bit of a vista point, and that seems to have done the trick. It's moved this pylon across, but I wonder if now I can put a vista point in here, and this vista point, set the focus point to that. What can they look at? Are they allowed to look at something? I wonder if they can look back. Ancient golden statue. So at the moment, the vista point's there so that they can come out to this part, and it'll draw them out, but we're getting them to look back at the statue, which is a bit stupid. In fact, we will cancel that, and we won't set a focus point for the vista. We'll put something down here for them to look at. So I wonder if you guys will forgive me for using a blueprint. Let's have a look here. If I go to scenery blueprints and check on content pack and its adventure, yeah, I wonder if I could just would you guys mind if I used one of these? And then, you know what, when I get very, very good at this, I will take this off and put down my own something or other. Broken statue, no, they're giant. No, you know what, I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use a blueprint. Let me go to scenery and all scenery, and we're on adventure still yet. So let me have a look at, is there anything here that we can get them to look at? Aha, of course. I knew it would come to me. How about a lovely swimming crocodile? No, actually, they're just getting into it. We want them to go on the ride, so we're looking at a hippo, I think. A nice hippopotamus. There's a hippo yawning. Let me see if we can put a hippo yawning in there. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. He's kind of come out and he's yawning. And we might just spin him around. He even tilts that way a little bit. You know what, that's good. The vista point here is going to be a hippo yawning, confirm that, and now they will come out here and they will look at that. And we've got I believe that's our first boat going, is it? No, it's our second boat. But that's pretty cool. We've got a hippo there. In fact, people might be going to Vista Point. Yep, let's see. Yeah, that's cool. I kind of expect them to go around the Vista Point a bit more, as opposed to just... Or is that what they do? Do they stand around the Vista Point and then they point over to it? That's not bad. That's good. At least they don't all squash around it. These people are heading off to the ride as well, which is pretty good. Okay. All right. So we got the ride set up. We've got a hippo there. We've got a Vista Point. We're going to do a waterfall in the next episode. What we might do now is just start to fence off the area and also get that food and beverage section down as well, so people have got somewhere to eat. Okay, so if we do this, let's just go and have a look at this one. What do we got here? Yeah, and let's see, so that's roughly what we're looking for. Do I want to... One thing I always do, but I notice a lot of other YouTubers don't do this, is I have this obsession with walling off parts of the theme park. I just don't like a big open area. It just looks too much like an unfinished project. So I just wonder, I don't know why other people aren't as obsessed with walling off areas like I am, but for me, it just doesn't seem complete until, or at least like it should even be open until things are kind of walled off a little bit so guests can't get through. Actually, let me bring this one across and put it there. And on the next one, we'll spin her out behind the statue. But yeah, I kind of wish by default, I know you can put extra spawning points and things, and they're changing, updating parts of the game like that, but I kind of wish Frontier would actually put walls around the theme parks that are being built, and by default you get to turn the walls on and off if you want, but by default you've pretty much got walls that can just sort of differentiate the boundaries. I don't know, maybe it's just me. So we're going to, this looks a bit plain at the moment, but what we will do is we'll put a few lovely palm trees and stuff around it as well. So in fact, from here, I might just come back and do these other ones. So we can put some rocks there as well, which might be nice. Do we do some bamboo on this side maybe? That could be good. Ooh, bamboo, and that can be a nice little green lush section. Okay, let's just paint the terrain a bit. Yeah, there we go. The terrain's painted. It's probably just a little large, but that'll be fine. And scenery, we want nature and the little bamboos. No, the little stands. Bamboo head small. There we go. And that angle's probably pretty good. Let me just do my usual thing here of getting down nice and close. We don't want to wall these people in too much. but we do want it a bit closer than that. And green axis just to straighten it up. It doesn't need to be perfectly straight. Is it going to work? I do want it closer, don't I? I don't mind blocking them in a little bit, yeah. And duplicating here. And maybe one more flipped. So again, spinning it around, right round, and keeping the angles. And I think at night time this is going to look pretty good the way it could be lit. Why are these people leaving? Why is everyone leaving? Is anyone going on the boats? Oh, we haven't actually seen people on the boats yet. So let's have a look. What do we got here? Hang on. Oh, one thing I'm hopeless at is the camera controls. No, seriously. Just not good at the camera controls at all, to be honest. Oh, there we are. I'm now under the water, the fake water. Hang on, let's go up a bit. Oh god. Let's see if we can see here. Oh. Alright. Out of the water. And no one on the boat. Or is that one person on the boat? Yes, someone on those boats. Let's have a look here. What about on this one? Yeah, the boats are quite fast too. I think we might turn the speed down a little bit of those. Okay, let's just... What have we done there? Is that bamboo still being placed as we were doing that? Let's have a look here. Yep, that's good. Yeah, I think it's nice. All right, so let's get the food and beverage section going. We'll use the same walkway. We'll use the same stones. And it's this one. Yep. And I do want to select the grid here, so it's going to be grid off there. And little entrance, big entrance actually. Yeah, big entrance. And then a nice aesthetically pleasing symmetrical area. So we might do the depth of that. Oh, not that one. That one. Enough room for some picnic tables, and we'll then put in some food outlets. In fact, shops and facilities. Let's put in a what do we got here? We want a food shop, so we want Tiki Chichi. Our chief beef and a Tiki Chiki. All right. That's not bad. I wish this would automatically line up. Most buildings would automatically line up, but he won't. I wonder if I should maybe just put him back a bit, because what I'll end up doing, yep, I'll put him there, is I will definitely ooh, now is that gonna work for the OCD? Yeah, it's not bad. I guess it's a little bit sort of off center. I wonder if I put the two together like that. No, I won't. I'll put it like this and we'll just go with it. I think that'll be good. Happy with that. These guys, yeah, they come with vendors. That's good. Very good. Okay, I think we'll start to place the vendors. Actually. Well, you know what? We might leave it here. Actually, the episode's already getting on to a fair bit of time. We don't want to be doing that. So in this episode, we've finished off a bit more of the path area. We have set this entertainer. What's the entertainer's name again? Tiki, and we set an entertainment point, and they're off dancing there. People are also going to have a look at the newly appointed Vista Point, and that's set so they can look at this hippo. We've got the boat ride on the very basic sort of boat trip at the moment, which will get extended, but at least it gives people something to do. And I don't know if it's actually got any people down there. Has it? No. So people are not happy at the moment. They're all kind of leaving. In fact, everyone's going up and having a look and then leaving. I'm kind of wanting to resist the temptation of putting a ride in at the moment, but what we might end up having to do is just stick a ride in somewhere around here, just to get people in, and then although a ride down further into the park would probably be better, but really this whole side shouldn't be about rides. It's meant to be about this here. So I think the rating of this must be so low. Overview, what do you got there? Does it have a rating? Lifetime guests 4. It's not going well, to be honest. So we might just do a little bit more research on this. Next episode, I want to get the the waterfall going. I want to put more foliage around here, and what else will we do? We might get the camp set up as well. We'll get a beach area going here. We'll get the camp set up, and all right. So hit the like button and subscribe if you want as well. And thank you for watching, and look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Cheers.